Hello, ma'am.
Hello, Nivesh. How are you?
I'm good. What about you?
Yeah, I'm fine too. Thanks. So, we are here to conduct mock interview.
Okay.
Let's begin.
Yeah, sure.
Nivesh, can you quickly introduce yourself?
Yeah. I'm Nivesh Bansal. I am pursuing Bachelor of Technology and with aggregate of 84%. I have completed my intermediate from CBSE board and secured 94%. I had obtained 86% in my 10th CBSE board.
So, it seems you had a great academic record,
Yeah.
right?
Thank you.
Okay. So, had you done any projects?
Yeah, I have done several projects.
Can you list them?
Yeah, I have made a web application which is a clone of OLX.in. I have made a Django.
Okay.
I have made a Django application which tracks the COVID records, COVID status.
Great.
Yes, ma'am.
So, can you tell me what technologies did you use in that
Yeah.
project?
I have used Django, which is a web framework of Python language, and I have used Python programming. I have used HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and for UI frameworks, I have used Bootstrap.
Okay, fine. Now, coming to the technical part, can you tell me which language do you know?
I know C language, Java language, and Python language.
Okay. So, as you mentioned Java language, you know it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, rate yourself in Java out of 10.
I can rate myself in Java 8 out of 10.
Okay. So, now tell me, Nivesh, what attracts you to do programming in Java?
Java has a lot of features, it is robust, it is object oriented, it is multi-threading, it is platform independent.
Okay. As you mentioned, Java is object oriented.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me, what does it mean?
Okay, so object oriented is a programming paradigm which relies on the support of classes and objects.
Fine. Now, can you differentiate between method overloading and overriding?
Yeah, method overloading is a concept of having different method with same name in the same class with different method signature.
All right. So, Nivesh,
And the method overriding is a concept of having two methods with same name and same method signature. It must be present in two different classes in which inheritance relationship is present.
fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Nivesh, can we override and overload the constructor?
We can overload the constructor, but we can't override the constructor. The reason is for a method to be overridden, it must be inherited. And as we know, in Java, the constructor can't be inherited.
Good. Okay. Let's move ahead. Okay. Now tell me, are you aware of data structure and algorithms?
Yes, I am aware of data structures and algorithms.
Good. So now tell me, what is the disadvantage of implementing tree data structure using arrays?
Okay, so the disadvantage of implementing tree data structure using arrays is that we have to know the maximum number of nodes in the tree before the array declaration. Because as we know, arrays is a static memory allocation and its size is fixed. We can't change it further. So that's the main disadvantage of implementing tree data structure using arrays.
Okay. Nivesh, give me some non-technical applications of data structures like linked lists, trees, queries.
So some of the non-technical applications of data structures like linked list is linked list is used in the music playlist with a next song and previous song navigation option, and it is also used in a browser cache with backward and forward visited pages, and it is also the simply linked list is also used in switching between the programs in the operating system. And the applications of tree data structures is file system, file inside a folder that may be inside other folders. And the second application is comments to a post, replies to the comments, and replies to the replies. These are the applications.
Okay. Now tell me whether linked list is linear or non-linear data structure.
So the answer of this question is totally dependent upon the usage, because if we want to access the element, then linked list is considered as a linear data structure. When data is to be accessed, it is used as a linear data structures. But when it comes to the storage part, when the data is stored, it is considered as a non-linear data structure because nodes stored in a non-contiguous way.
Pretty fair.
Yes.
Now, tell me, which computer subjects are you comfortable with?
I'm comfortable with database management system and operating system.
Okay, as you mentioned, database management system.
Yes.
Now rate yourself out of 10 in DBMS.
I can rate myself 6 out of 10 in DBMS
Why 6?
because I'm not fully confident in database management system.
Okay.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, Nivesh, you are audible.
Okay.
Now tell me, Nivesh, what do you understand by SQL? And also tell about its different types.
Okay. So SQL stands for structured query language. It is used to access the database. Accessing in terms of inserting the data, removal of data, updating the data in the database. And it is a case insensitive language, and it is of 4th generation type language. And coming to its different types, SQL is divided into 5 types. First one is DDL, stands for data definition language. Second one is DML, stands for data manipulation language. Third one is DCL, which stands for data control language. Fourth is TCL, which is transaction control language. And last one is DQL, which stands for data query language.
Right. So now, Nivesh, it's a time to check your SQL query.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, can you share?
Sorry, ma'am, you are not audible.
Can you share your screen? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. I'm just sharing my screen.
Okay.
Is it visible now?
Yeah, it's visible. Okay. Now write the query to find 4th highest salary of an employee from employer database.
Okay, ma'am. Can I open the notepad?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, ma'am. Is it visible, ma'am?
Yeah, it's visible.
Can you please repeat the question?
Sure. Write the query to find the 4th highest salary of an employee from employer database.
Okay.
Have you got my question?
Yes, ma'am. I got your question, but I'm not sure that I know the answer correctly.
Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's try.
Yes, ma'am. I'm trying my best. Let me configure it. I had committed a mistake here.
Okay.
We can do this by using top clause, top one, and here we can use top 4. Yeah, ma'am. Now it is working fine.
Okay. Good. Now, how do you delete all rows from table without deleting its schema?
We can achieve this by using the truncate command, which comes under the DDL, data definition language.
Okay. You can stop presenting your screen.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Now tell me, Nivesh, what do you mean by fragmentation?
Fragmentation. Okay, so fragmentation is is basically a memory wasted. It can be internal if we are dealing with the system that have fixed size allocation units, or maybe external if we are dealing with system having variable size allocation units.
All right. What are its types?
There are two types: internal fragmentation and external fragmentation.
Okay. What is starvation in operating system?
Starvation is a resource management problem, where a waiting process does not get the resources it needs for a long time because the resources are being allocated to other processes.
Fair enough.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Nivesh. So that's it for today. It was great meeting you.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, then. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.